I was tricked. Coming into the last city that I moved into, well, living in the last one, I kind of picked up a couple of things. I started letting my hair grow a little bit, and it wasn't that long, but it didn't look that bad. I mean, it was a style anyways. High school. So I come into the new city, and right off the bat, my dad tells me, "Hey, you can't go to school like that, man. You have to cut your hair." Because being back in the junior high, 8th grade, I kind of let my hair grow. Everybody did, you know, and I was like, okay, well, you know, it doesn't look that bad. I'm gonna let it grow. And so anyways, coming into this new city, my dad tells me you can't go to school like that. So I'm like, okay, if I can't go in, then I have to cut it. So I cut my hair, and then I show up. To my surprise, punks, mohawks, long hair. My dad tricked me. I couldn't believe it. He tricked me. So before actually finding out by myself or for myself, I went and cut my hair, and wow, there goes my hair. So new neighborhood, and I make some friends in my new neighborhood. His name's James, and he became my best friend at that point. And he was a real timid guy. We became really good friends, and he introduced me to a couple of people in school. So I kind of started again making friends, new friends, different attitudes, I guess you could say. We're in high school now. We're no kids no more, and I mean, it was okay, I guess. Here comes freshman year, high school. To be honest, I don't remember too much from it. And what happened is that I went through it. It went by so fast. I made a couple new friends. And that was the first year that I picked up the guitar. After I picked up the guitar, it went on from there to kind of pave my way in high school, because I joined a band, and I learned the guitar, in which I had never touched it before. I did, but never, nothing serious. Got into the rock scene, you know, heavy metal thing, and played a lot of rock. It was just a new environment, and it was a lot of fun though. Notice that everywhere I went as growing up, I picked up a little here, a little there, and I try to make the best of it, because when you're growing up and you really at the time don't have, you know, an older brother or about the same age, you grow up alone pretty much. So the best thing is to make friends. I wasn't being bullied anymore, picked on. At least that part was gone for a while. Freshman year was interesting, building personality. Mostly what I would do is just kind of hang out, go to the mall, go to the movies, and we would walk everywhere. Actually, we didn't have a car, bikes, or anything like that, so we would walk everywhere. Here we are, new city, high school, freshman year, new friends, joining the rock scene, rock and roll and playing the guitar. And again, out of nowhere, this thing with the bullying starts. Some guys probably thought, you know, these guys can't do anything. Two nerds, wearing glasses, whatever. They would literally pick on us anywhere. I was more afraid for my friend than I was for me. He really couldn't do anything. I could at least try to defend myself. He couldn't do anything. So I would have to actually look out for him and for me. It was, at one point it got overwhelming and kind of dangerous. That people out of nowhere would just jump at us for no reason. Then I found out what happened. So it turns out that during that time, somebody from another school that looked like me had done apparently something really bad. Everybody was looking for him. The way I found out was that one time I walked into the mall, and this time my friend didn't go with me. And this guy from a car started jumping me, and he's in the car, and he started jumping me, telling me stop, and I'm like, dude, I don't know you. I don't know you. What do you want? And then he starts telling me, yeah, you know who I am, you go here and you go to this school. And I'm like, no, I don't. I said, no, I don't. You completely got it wrong. I go to this other school. There's no way. I said, you're confusing me for somebody. No, you're it. So as soon as I saw that the guy was gonna get out of the car, I ran into the car, grabbed the seatbelt, put it around his neck, and I said, what is your problem, dude? I don't know you. You don't know me. What is your problem? What do you want? Well, you did this and this and this and that. I'm like, I'm telling you, no, I didn't. I don't know you. I don't go to that school. I go to this other school. I'm telling you right now. And I took out my ID and I said, look, I said, I don't go to that school. I've never been to that school. And the guy just kind of looked at me like, huh. Well, you sure do as hell look a lot like that guy. So time goes by. I guess he told his buddies. They stopped jumping me for a while. And then, out of coincidence, one day I go to a party they invited me to. And that same guy that I had that encounter with was there. And the guy that looked like me was also there. This big old rumble happened. Wow, I didn't get in, nothing. I just stayed aside. This big old rumble happened. So after they fought, whatever, they got the guy, they beat the crap out of him, which I thought it was just ridiculous. And then I see the guy again, and he says, man, you know what, I'm gonna tell you it's a man. He's like, I'm sorry, I was confusing you. We were confusing you. It's like, that guy just looked like you. And I said, yeah, he does, man. He does. From there on, no problems whatsoever from those guys. So the next set of problems came along. And some new guys, whatever, also started jumping me. I met somebody else. And she said, you know what? My brother is in Kung Fu. And he's really good, man. Why don't you go get some classes where he's going? I said, I never thought about it. I've always wanted to be in karate or whatever, So I show up, and he teaches me a couple of things, and he says, you know what? You're gonna do good, man. Just go here, and I'll talk to the teacher, to the sensei, and we'll get you going. I said, cool. So I went, and I started taking the classes. I got my confidence. I got better, stronger, faster, and I knew how to fight now. That helped me, tremendously. I was in Kung Fu for about 2 years. When I first started, obviously, I was just getting my confidence and exercising and so on. I got so into it that I would actually run 2 miles just to get to the Kung Fu because I didn't have a car. I would do all the exercises, get a beating, whatever. After that, I would run back to my house 2 miles. Again, I was so motivated, I was so into it because it helped me. And it was fun. It was definitely another step up for me. There was an occasion where I got into a fight with somebody and they just thought they were gonna just kick my ass quick, and get it over with. Well, surprise, surprise. I actually, I didn't panic. I wasn't afraid. I didn't feel bad. And I got into the fight with this guy. We fought maybe for about 10 minutes, non-stop. And at the end, I won. I beat him. I won. I felt so good. And then all his friends were just, usual, you lose. Everybody's like, making fun of him and so on. I didn't feel bad for the guy. I felt good for me. Because he was a jerk anyway. He was just bullying me around. The hell with that. I had, people talking already about me, the way I fought. And then to top it off, we had a tournament. So I went to the tournament, and a couple of those high school people went. Some of them were in karate, and some of them had brothers or sisters in there. And they saw me fight there. They saw how I kicked the guy into the crowd, and it was just one of those things that even got recorded. And next thing I know, I go sit down in class the next day, and people are like, hey man, I heard you're kicking some ass. I'm like, what? I haven't gotten in a fight. No, they saw you at the tournament, man. I heard you did really good. I'm I was like, oh, yeah, thanks. I wasn't the type of person to show off, because I've always had this thinking that you can never be good enough. In other words, if you say you're good and you're bad, there's always somebody out there who's gonna be much better than you and give you a couple of lessons. So it doesn't matter if it's a kid, older person, middle-aged, whatever. You never show that you're better than them. You can say, yeah, I know how to. I can if I want to, but never show that you're the best. It could be playing guitar, it could be playing games, just because there's always somebody out there better than you. There goes my freshman year. Summer goes along, sophomore year, again, we start over. Again, my friend, high school, and they're picking on him. So I see these guys, group of guys, typical jocks, and I see they push my friend to the locker. My friend hit himself on the head, right here, right in the back of the neck, with the handle, the opening handle of the locker. And that just pissed me off. And I saw the guy just cracking up, just laughing like it was the funniest thing ever. There was a door heading out to the next building, and in that door there's a bar dividing the doors. And I ran. I don't know what got into me. I guess it just upset me that my friend got hurt. And I just grabbed all my strength and my anger. I ran really fast. I ran so fast, and I went and I pushed the guy with all my strength and that speed that I had. I pushed him out, boom! And he hit that bar so hard that he bounced off and he hit the floor. And I started laughing. And I said, oh my God, you're right. That is so funny, man. Now I know why you do it to him. That is so funny. Get up, let me do it again. And everybody was just like, what the hell, where did this guy come from? And then at that point, I guess the teacher had already seen what happened before that. So he went, picked up the guy, and said, you see, that's what you get. Get out of here. He didn't tell me nothing. I mean, it was glorious. My friend was hurting, but he said, man, thank you. This one girl just went and hugged me and said, man, I never seen anybody do that to that guy. You got some balls. And I said, no, I got angry. I said, you hurt him. He's my friend, man. Of course, with all the things going on right now, there's a lot of bullying. I mean, it's ridiculous. Kids are committing suicide. Kids are, I mean, where is there a stop to it? It's so sad that something like that happens in school, elementary, junior high, or high school, wherever. And some of the teachers don't do anything. The high school sometimes doesn't do anything. Makes it look like, oh, you know, it's nothing. It's just kids fighting, whatever. And they should do something about it. I mean, it's ridiculous. It's bad. I don't like it. I hate bullies. I hate bullies. I was bullied most of my childhood, and of course now as an adult, none of that has happened. Because I don't deal with the same kids. I don't deal with crap like that. And before it even starts, I just end it. There's no more bullying for me. Doesn't matter if the guy is bigger, smaller, whoever. It's not happening. If you know anybody who's being bullied, do something about it. Don't just be the person to listen and not do anything about it. Do something about it. Help out that kid. Help out that person. Go to the school where they go at. Tell their parents, tell their friends, whoever, brothers, sisters. Do something about it, man. So for anybody watching this video, this vlog, bullying, just put a stop to it. Just say no to that. Don't be the person recording with the phone while the other person is getting beat up real bad and not do anything about it. Do something about it. Drop the damn phone. Do something about it. Before you record a tragedy, I mean, just put the phone down and go do something about that. You know, it's ridiculous. A lot of these people are just recording. It's sad. Once it's over and the person is seriously hurt or dead, then they go, oh my God, oh, this person's dead. Oh, did anybody get the guy? I've actually seen a video of a guy having a seizure or something, and a guy goes up to him, and instead of helping him out, he takes his wallet. What? He took his wallet. That's so messed up. To whoever's watching this vlog, you gotta be with me on this. Bullying has to stop. Thank you again for watching. I hope you like my vlogs. I'm gonna try to upload a video every day if I can. Well, until then, I'll see you guys. Have a good one.